These three healthy foods could be silently spiking your blood sugar. And one of them is probably in your kitchen right now. Most people think they're eating healthy. Granola, yogurt, even keto snacks. They all sound like smart choices. But here's the problem. Some of these foods can raise your blood sugar just as fast as junk food. And today I'm going to show you exactly which ones, why it happens inside your body, and what to do instead. Because number 3, almost nobody sees coming. Let's start with one of the biggest healthy traps, granola and breakfast cereals. They're marketed as natural, high fiber, and good for you. Pictures of oats, honey, and fruits make them look clean and healthy. But here's what's really happening. Most granola and cereals are packed with refined carbs and added sugars, even the healthy ones. And when you eat them, your body quickly breaks those carbs down into glucose. That glucose enters your bloodstream fast, causing a sharp spike in blood sugar. Now here's where it gets interesting. Even if the box says whole grain, it can still spike your blood sugar quickly. Why? Because processing matters. When grains are crushed, toasted, or turned into flakes, your body digests them faster, which means faster glucose release. And there's another problem most people miss: portion size. A normal bowl is often 2 to 3 servings without realizing it. So you're not just getting one spike, you're getting a much bigger one. Now imagine starting your day like this. Big spike in the morning. Insulin rushes in to lower it. Then your blood sugar drops. What happens next? You feel hungry again. Low energy. Cravings. That healthy breakfast just put you on a roller coaster. But here's the twist. There's a simple way to eat carbs like these without causing such a big spike. I'll show you that in a minute. First, let's talk about something even more misleading. Section 2. Yogurt, 8 to 16. Yogurt is one of the most confusing foods when it comes to blood sugar. Because on the surface, it looks perfect. It has protein. It has probiotics. It's recommended everywhere. But not all yogurt is the same. In fact, many flavored yogurts contain more sugar than dessert. Yes, even the ones labeled low-fat or healthy. Here's why. When fat is removed from yogurt, manufacturers often add sugar to improve the taste, and that sugar gets absorbed quickly. So instead of a stable blood sugar response, you get a spike. Now here's something most people don't realize. Even fruit yogurt can be a problem, because the fruit is often processed, sweetened, or concentrated. So instead of natural fruit, you're getting added sugars again. And here's the inside body effect. You eat sweet yogurt, glucose rises in your blood. Insulin increases to bring it down. And just like before, you may feel hungry again soon after. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all yogurt is bad. Some types can actually help stabilize your blood sugar. The difference comes down to one key factor. We'll get to that right after this. Because first, we need to talk about the most surprising one on this list. Now this one shocks people. Keto products are supposed to be low carb, low sugar, and good for blood sugar control. So how could they backfire? Here's the reality. Many keto snacks are highly processed. They use ingredients like sugar alcohols, modified fibers, and artificial sweeteners. And while they may not raise blood sugar directly like sugar, they can still affect your body in other ways. For example, some people experience insulin responses even without actual sugar. Others notice increased cravings after eating them. And here's the key issue. When cravings go up, you end up eating more, which can lead to higher total carb intake later. There's also another hidden factor. Some low-net carb labels can be misleading because your body may still absorb part of those carbs. So even if it says 2 grams net carbs, the real impact might be higher. Now imagine this. You think you're staying on track. You're eating keto snacks, but your blood sugar control isn't improving. That's where the confusion happens. But here's the important part. This doesn't mean all keto foods are bad. It just means processed versions can trick you. And there's a smarter way to approach this. So let's quickly break it all down. Granola and cereals, often high in refined carbs and sugars, leads to fast spikes. Yogurt, healthy on the surface, but many types are loaded with hidden sugar. Keto products, low carb doesn't always mean blood sugar friendly, can increase cravings and backfire. But here's the key takeaway. It's not just about the label, it's about how your body responds. If you want better blood sugar control, focus on whole, less processed foods. Watch total carbs, not just healthy labels. And pay attention to how you feel after eating, because the biggest mistake isn't eating bad foods. It's trusting foods that look healthy, but aren't. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more simple, real explanations about blood sugar and health. And next time you pick up a healthy snack, you might want to take a second look. Now here's something important most people never get told. You don't need to completely avoid these foods. The goal isn't restriction, it's understanding how to eat them smarter, because the same food can affect your blood sugar very differently depending on how you eat it. Let me show you what I mean. Take granola or cereal. Instead of eating it alone, try pairing it with protein, like yogurt or eggs, or even adding some healthy fats like nuts. This slows down digestion and reduces how fast glucose enters your bloodstream. Same food, smaller spike. Now think about yogurt. Instead of flavored yogurt, choose plain, unsweetened yogurt. Then add your own fruit. That way, you control the sugar and you keep the benefits without the spike. And here's a small trick that makes a big difference. Eat your food in the right order. Start with fiber, like vegetables, then protein and fats, then carbs last. This alone can reduce blood sugar spikes significantly, and most people have no idea. Now let's go back to keto products for a second. If you're relying heavily on packaged keto snacks, try replacing some of them with whole foods. Things like eggs, nuts, cheese, or avocado. These don't just have low carbs, they also help you feel full and stable, which means fewer cravings later. And that's the real goal, not just lowering blood sugar for one meal, but keeping it stable throughout the day, because constant spikes and crashes are what lead to fatigue, cravings, and long-term problems. Now here's a quick reality check. If you've been eating these healthy foods thinking they're helping you, you're not alone. Food marketing is powerful. Labels can be misleading, and most people never learn how this actually works inside the body. But now you do. So the next time you're choosing between foods, don't just ask, is this healthy? Ask, how will this affect my blood sugar? That one question can change everything. And remember, the biggest blood sugar spikes don't come from obvious junk food. They often come from foods you trust the most. If you want more simple, real explanations like this, make sure to subscribe. Because once you understand how your body works, you start making better choices without even thinking about it. And that's when real change happens. Now, if you're serious about lowering your blood sugar, I put something together that makes this a lot easier to follow. Because knowing what to do is one thing, but actually applying it every single day is where most people struggle. So I created a simple plan called 7 Days to Naturally Lower Your Blood Sugar. A plan most doctors recommend. This is a step-by-step guide you can follow starting today. Inside, you'll get a full 7-day blood sugar meal plan with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks already planned out for you. No guessing, no confusion, just simple meals that help keep your blood sugar stable. You'll also find easy-to-follow recipes with minimal ingredients and quick preparation, so you don't need to spend hours in the kitchen. And more importantly, there's a balanced nutrition guide that shows you exactly how to combine protein, fiber, and carbs to avoid those spikes we talked about in this video. Plus, I included bonus tips like how to reduce blood sugar spikes after meals, how to manage cravings, and how to stay energized throughout the day. And there's also something extra, a little-known supplement that some top doctors use to help support blood sugar control even faster. Not many people talk about it, but it can make a real difference when combined with the right habits. And the best part? You can get free and instant access right now. Just click the link below this video or www.zenovex.co and start following the plan today. Because at the end of the day, the faster you take action, the faster you start seeing results.